This comment says, I'm tired of playing DPS. I really just want a tank or a healer on my team. Why does nobody play tank or healer? You want the honest truth? I'll tell you why nobody wants to play tank or healer. There's a couple reasons. First, let's take a look at the roster of Marvel Rivals, right? Like, there's only 8 tanks to begin with, and right now there's only 7 support characters, whereas there's 18 DPS characters. So right there, mathematically speaking, you have a higher chance of clicking with one of these DPS characters than you do with the other ones. Like, you might click with one of these, sure, but comparatively, you're probably gonna click with one of these more or less. Same thing goes for support, because with that same point, most players have played, you know, any kind of shooter, right? Like Call of Duty, Apex, Fortnite, whatever. So chances are you're used to that kind of aggressive, get high kills kind of gameplay. So you're probably gonna resonate with the characters that are meant to do that. These characters, you know, otherwise known as tanks, aren't really meant or built to be the ones to go out there and get 30 kills. Support, same thing. You're not out there trying to get 40 bombs. You're just trying to heal your team and be that support character. Yeah, you can get kills, but you're not supposed to, or you're not like built to, you know what I mean? So those points right there, they carry a pretty heavy weight into why a lot of people just play DPS. They come from DPS style games, and the DPS roster is just a lot more massive. Like, if they had 18 tanks, I'm sure a lot more people might play tank because they actually click with one of the tanks. Same with the support characters. If they had just more options, which I'm sure they will as time goes on, obviously, but as of right now, it's like, oh, I just don't click with any of these, or I kind of click with one of them, but man, I really love, you know, Spider-Man and an Iron Fist, or like whatever. Not only that, but games like Marvel Rivals really visually and audibly reward players for playing DPS. You know, because in a game you're gonna get like double kill or like triple kill, and people love hearing stuff like that. Like, oh cool, I'm rocking, I'm rolling, like I'm doing some good stuff. Let's be honest, people love just seeing that high kill count. A lot of players don't understand that high kills won't make you win a game like this. This is a team-based, objective-based game, but a lot of players don't understand that. They're just so focused on like, if I kill the opponent, we're gonna win, and that's not really the case. But again, you can't really blame them, right? Because they're coming from games like TDM, Call of Duty. They're coming from games like Apex Legends or Fortnite, stuff like that. So their brain is wired to think, okay, get kills and I win. It is a very hard transition mentally to go, okay, I don't need to get kills, I need to heal my team, and then we win. Because when you're a support character, you don't hear stuff like double heal, triple heal. You don't hear stuff like that, right? So there is no like in-game reward telling you that you're doing a good job. You just have to trust that you were healing your team correctly and appropriately, and hope that you're gonna win because you're trying to be the best support you can. Same with being a tank though, right? You don't hear those in-game rewards or like in-game you're doing a good job kind of thing. Like, as a tank, you're not hearing stuff like double defense. Wow, you saved your entire team from an ultimate move. you don't hear stuff like that, right? You're just gonna assume that you're doing a good job if you play tank. But again, when you're playing DPS, you do hear stuff like that. 10 kill streak. It's like, cool, I'm on a 10 kill streak. I'm doing a good job. In reality, you got 10 kills, sure, but what if you're just losing the objective? In a way, mentally, you probably just don't see that. You just don't care because you just saw the words on screen, 10 kill streak. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually wish that games like this would implement some form, some way of rewarding heals and tanks with the same way that they do for DPS characters. Like, I would kind of love to hear like, you've healed 5,000 health so far. That'd be pretty cool, right? And I wonder if that kind of like audio incentive would actually incentivize other people to play other roles. So yeah, there is a reason why a lot of players don't play tank, don't play support, and they just kind of like gravitate towards DPS and those kind of characters. It's their background, the amount of characters in the DPS category, and it's honestly the in-game audio and visual rewards you get. You're being told good job in the game, from the game, as you play DPS. You don't really get those playing support or tank. So if you have a really good support character or tank on your team, give them a thumbs up, man. Maybe send them a message and be like, yo, man, thanks for all your tanks. They might appreciate it more than you know. So yeah, man, hope that answers your question. That is the big reason, in my opinion, why people usually just pick DPS in games like this. Not a bad thing, by the way. I think everybody should branch out and learn at least one character in each category, right? Like, I've learned and I've loved to play at least one character as a tank, at least 1 or 2 as DPS, and at least 1 as support. So if I ever want to or need to go support, I can and still have a good time doing it. I would advise everybody to do that. But if you're a solely DPS character, then you know what? I kind of get it.